So I've just made a brand new account in old school RuneScape, so I can basically get into Deadman mode with 6-hour protection. And before I do that, I'll have to get this account of the tutorial island first. And here it is, the tutorial island is completed, and as you can see, it's my hardcore Ironman. So I might do that in the future, but I just used a bond on it, so 2 weeks of membership, and I'm just logging into Deadman mode right now and making my brand new account with 6-hour protection. And just like any Deadman mode, you can skip the tutorial island by talking to Skippy, so that won't be much of a problem right here. So I spawned in Varrock and quickly traded my other account that I have bought the items needed already, so I bought some dragon bones for prayer and everything else that I'll need for my melee training, because this account is gonna be melee only, and I'll just try to make it as high strength as possible so I could try to DDS spec some people out. So first of all, I had to get my Ghost Speak amulet so I could train my prayer with the Ectofunctus. Next up, I bought myself an event RPG and a chronicle with a couple of chargers from the Yango's toy store. And after that, went straight to Port Phasmatis with the charter ships from Port Sarum. Bought myself a couple of buckets of slime for the prayer method as well. And this prayer should be done in no time. So here's the first inventory, 9 dragon bones completed, and let's just see the experience, 5.7k each, so that's a lot of freaking experience, and from all of the 9 dragon bones, I could actually get level 43 prayer, and here it is, level 43 prayer achieved, and I get some Ecta tokens, and I think that should be enough of prayer training for now. So now that I have 43 prayer and an event RPG, I can go straight to training at these sand crabs, and you can see the experience is going quite fast. I think it's at least like 30 times experience since I have 6-hour protection and I'm training in a dangerous zone. So my goal right now is to get 65 attack and strength plus 40 defense, and after that I can go straight for the Warriors Guild. And right now I got myself 40 attack, so I can use this Rune Scimitar, which should give me quite a bit more XP. Here we go, 60 attack, now I can finally switch to my Dragon Scimitar, and 20 defense has been achieved as well, so I can wear the Mithril armor right now, and it's time to train some strength. This should be 40 defense, and I can now equip the rune armor. I'm going for 55 though for Helm of Nitisnot, and before that I need to get my stats to 65 attack and 65 strength for the Warriors Guild. So here are the stats at the moment: 65 attack, 65 strength, and 61 HP, so that's a really nice HP level as well, and going straight for the Warriors Guild. But before I go there, I did forget about one thing. So now that the quests are completed, I can buy a Unholy Book from the Purdue, and it gives you a lot of bonuses. As you can see, it gives you 8 bonuses in Step, Slash, Crush, Magic and Range, and some nice prayer bonus as well. So in the Warriors Guild right now, and here you can buy some really cheap food that heals for 16, so these potatoes with cheese heal you 16 and cost only a bit of GP, and you can also buy some attack and strength pots right here. And it does look like there are some PKers around here, but we don't care about that. We've got 4.5 hours more of our protection. So after 450 tokens spent, I finally get my first defender, the Bronze Defender. Still waiting for the Iron Defender, but in the meanwhile I got level 80 strength and 71 HP, 84 combat as well. Finally, here is the second defender, the Iron one, and we're going straight into the next one, that is the Steel Defender. But I still think that the Holy Book is better, so let's just quickly see the stats. And as you can see, the Holy Book gives better slash bonuses and prayer bonus as well, so it's definitely better to use the Unholy Book for now. So 2.5 hours of protection left, and I get myself the Steel Defender. So I don't know if it's better than the Unholy Book, so let me quickly check right now. So as you can see, it has a war slash bonus, but it has more melee strength. Another one, a Black Defender achieved, so now let's go for the Mithril one. So at the moment, level 60 defense, 1 hour of protection left, so here are the stats: 88 strength, 66 attack, 60 defense and 78 HP. So got myself a bunch more tokens and the Mithril Defender coming in, and as you can see, a lot of PKers are in the Warriors Guild, so it's pretty hard to actually get the defenders when you don't have the protection. So with 32 minutes of the protection left, I decided to buy myself a house and get enough high construction level to make the Mounted Glory. So I just teleported straight to my house and started building some chairs, and it went pretty fast. So you know, from one chair I got to level 10 construction, so you can see how quick that was. And at level 47 I can finally build a Amulet of Glory. I also wanted to do a chapel, but I didn't have enough money. So after that I decided to complete the Recipe for Disaster starting quest, and before I do that I had to complete Cook's Assistant, so I just got the ingredients and turned them in, and this is the easiest quest completed. But before I could do the next quest, I had to get myself 10 cooking, so here I just cooked some raw shrimps, and thank God they didn't all burn. I cooked some of them, so I get to level 10 cooking quite easily, and now I can complete the quest. So the starting quest for Recipe for Disaster completed, but before I can access the chest I have to go through the cutscene, and I'll be right back after the cutscene. That was a pretty long cutscene, and now that it's completed I can go downstairs to the chest and buy myself some rune gloves, since I don't have enough money for the Barrow's gloves. So let me just check the prices. Barrow's gloves 130k, so I'm just gonna buy rune gloves for 6.5k, pretty cheap, and also give you some really nice stats. Another reason why I wanted to do construction is that I can then move my house to Releka, and from there, you know, I have great access all around to the Slayer Cave, most importantly, because there are some really nice spaces to PK. So the 6 hour protection is gonna run out any minute, and in those 6 hours I was able to get 66 attack, 89 strength and 60 defense plus 80 HP, so that gives me level 90 combat. So I'm back at the defender grind, level 90 strength and one more level before the cap, and after that I think I can go do some attack training. Finally, the Eddie Defender. It took me quite a while, so quite a dry streak right here, and also 71 attack, but only Rune and Dragon Defender to go. So the last defender from this room, the Rune Defender achieved, and next one is the Dragon one, but for that one I'll have to go downstairs to the basement to get it. So unfortunately there are a lot of PKers in the guild and I get attacked every time, so I just have to tally away and lose a lot of my food and my time, but that's just what you gotta do. So I basically get attacked every time I walk into the guild, and getting the tokens is a pain, but after that it should be quite easier. So unfortunately no Dragon Defender yet, I'm running out of these tokens, but here should be level 91 strength and 82 HP, plus some really nice drops from the Cyclops like Rudement Helms and a Runeful Helm as well, so that should make me bank, and I've also just hit the experience cap. So I gave up on the Dragon Defender since there's no way I could get the tokens without getting attacked all the time, and I decided I could go for some Rainbow specs, and I'll just save deposit my Dragon Scimitar and the Rune Chain Body plus the Rune Plate Legs, so I don't lose everything if I die. So I locked straight underneath this guy, safe spotting the Black Demons. I specced him twice before he got the Protect from melee up, and after that it just seems that he outdamaged me through my prayer, and I couldn't really do anything through his prayers, so I just have to run away. But unfortunately, a level 96 with a rune crossbow and dragon plate legs plus a dragon dagger showed up, so I had to run away from them through these monsters, so they would aggro onto them, and I had no idea how to escape these guys because I didn't have a snare, so I could snare them and tally away. So I just blocked a couple of chaos druids, and then it hit me that I could actually attack this guy and basically KO him, so I get basically immunity from being PK'd and I can just escape that way. So I killed him, I got his key, so it's probably not gonna be worth anything, but I did get a couple of runner seeds and a free escape, so I could just home tally and get away from them. But unfortunately I realized that I actually had no food in my bank and I couldn't really teleport anyway that was safe, so I had to tank out my skull and try to think of some other ways to do this. So tanked out the skull with no problems, basically just outside of the Releka, and now I can look at the key. It's probably garbage, but I can still look at it. Maybe he has some of those runners or something like that. So let's see, open it, and 2k, so that's gonna get deleted right away. And at the moment I'm pretty poor, I don't even have any money or any food, so I basically can't get in fights with anyone. I can just try to 1-spec or 2-spec some people that are AFK and maybe get some money like that. So I went into the Slayer cave near Releka and saw this guy safe spotting the Curse, but he was there, he just got his protect from melee straight up, so there was no way for me to kill him after that. So I went to the Agile dungeon and saw this guy level 75 training on the thugs, and I did not really get the specs that I wanted. My first spec hit a 20-0, but my max hit is 31-31, so that would be pretty nice if I could get a high spec. After that I just left him because all the monsters were aggro, and after that I just decided to check the hill giants if anyone was training here, but it seems that it was empty, and I just hopped around a couple of worlds and I find a PKer with a dragon longsword and a rune crossbow, so I was pretty much dead. I had the potatoes with cheese as food, so I did try to escape him, but I realized that there's no way I can actually get away from this guy, and I accepted my death since he did have Tribrid and he did have better food than I did. So pretty unfortunate, but it's still alright. You know, I was gonna end it anyway since there are not that many people playing anymore, and most of the people playing either have 6-hour protection or you basically can't kill them in a couple of specs, and a lot of them are PKers, so there's no way I could stand a chance of that. But it was still pretty fun, and I just proved that you can actually get back into the game with the 6-hour protection. But this will be it for the Deadman mode for a while for me. I won't actually qualify for the tournament since I don't think I'll even play it. But thank you all for watching this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.